starting point this afternoon is the Seoul-Washington defense talks, the first since President Trump's new defense chief was sworn in. The two sides reaffirmed their strong alliance while agreeing to push ahead with the deployment of the THAAD missile defense system, and the talks wrapped up with a strong message against North Korea. Our Kim Hyun-bin at the Defense Ministry with more.
U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis and South Korea's Defense Minister Min-koo sat down for their first face-to-face meeting since Mattis was sworn in by President Trump around a week ago. Emerging from the talks, Mattis said the two allies are taking defensive measures to counter North Korea's ever-growing nuclear and missile threats. He added that any use of nuclear weapons by North Korea will be met with an overwhelming response.
Any attack on the United States or on our allies will be defeated, and any use of nuclear weapons would be met with a response that would be effective and overwhelming.
The two allies also discussed additional defensive measures to counter North Korea's nuclear and missile threats, including the deployment of U.S. missile defense system THAAD. The THAAD battery is expected to be deployed on South Korean soil by the middle of this year at the earliest. South Korea's defense chief said the meeting shows how committed the allies are to countering North Korea's threats.
These South Korea-U.S. defense talks show that our resolve to counter North Korea's nuclear and missile threats is unwavering, and it serves as a strong warning to Pyongyang.
The two defense chiefs are expected to have discussed North Korea's threat last month to launch an intercontinental ballistic missile. Experts have speculated North Korea could launch an ICBM on February 16th to mark the birthday of its late former leader, Kim Jong-il. Later today, Mattis will fly to Tokyo for talks with his Japanese counterpart. Kim Hyun-bin, Arirang News.